Yo, what is up, you guys? Little Stocks Bro here. I am back giving you an update on the options account. It's been a while since I did one of these, but here we go. It's time to get back into the flow of it. Took a little bit of time off, but jumping right into it, the account is currently sitting at $13,456. We are down $1,596 today. Today, the account took a bit of a hit today and yesterday, but since I've missed a month, I'll go back a month and show you guys basically what occurred during this month. So we're basically, if you can see, up 1.5% in the past month. We're basically at break even. So the account started around 13,400, and then we had devastation. It went down to 8,800. Found a support at around 8,000, as did Alibaba, of course. And then we had a huge bounce last week. And last week I wanted to make a video, I wanted to come back, but I wasn't expecting for this bounce to happen because it really happened basically the last 2 days of the week, just as the last 2 days of this week was when the pullback happened. So I decided to wait it out a little bit, and luckily enough, we did get a pullback. I wanted a pullback because I needed to reset the account, which means get rid of the bad contracts and buy newer, longer term ones. And that's exactly what happened. So Alibaba popped. We basically doubled our money. We went from 8,000 to 17,000, and now it's pulled back. And so if you take a look at the week, I'll show you here, we were around 16, and it was only the last 2 days, July 1st, then July 2nd, the first 2 days of July, where Alibaba pulled back and took our account down with it. But now we're here, and we'll jump into Baba so I could show you guys the where my position stands with it and what contracts I own. So let's jump into that now. So here is Alibaba. It stands at $217. Incredibly ridiculously cheap. It's been like that for a while though. Today I got hammered down $4.12. A 1.86 decline on a stock like Alibaba is a pretty large decline. So I mean, if we take a look at the weekly, you can see it really mirrors my account. It got popped to 230 and then got rejected there, went sideways for a little bit, and then it was the last 2 days where it really got hit hard. So if we take a look at my options positions on it, we have 8 contracts right now for a value of $12,300. Today we took a $1,600 hit, and the total return is negative 4,000. Now this total negative return was really in the last 3 days of trading, because I remember specifically I got rid of almost all of my bad contracts that had the losses on it, and I was at about break even. So it was in the last 3 days of trading where this negative $4,000 return has happened. But that's okay. Like I said, it allowed me a chance to reset and use the money that I sold from my worst contracts to buy in better long-term contracts, which I'll show you at the end. I did a whole revamp of the spreadsheet, so it's easier to see exactly what's going on. But if we take a look at the options, we have one for September. Well, we have 2 for September, 2 for October, 1 for November, another 1 for November, 1 for January of next year, and then 1 for March of next year. So I'm really trying to capitalize as much as I can on Alibaba being at these ridiculously low prices, and I want to buy out contracts that are as far out as possible. That's been the plan the whole time, but now I'm really starting to try and push for that. This last pop that we had has really helped me out on that. So we're going to go to the spreadsheet. I'm going to show you guys what it is that I cooked up for you. So check this out. Here it is, the new and improved spreadsheet. So this one is a lot better than the previous one. It's a lot more simplified, and I even color coded it just so it can be as visually appealing as possible. If you're new, or if you don't remember what the previous one looked like, here that one is. The colors are even ugly. They're bland. It's just full of numbers and colors. So I think this one's a lot more palatable. I definitely made some changes to this one. I've added this color description here and a few more stuff that I'll go over. I'll go more in detail on it on a future video. For now, I'll just go over the basics. I'll give you a general overview. So this color is supposed to represent the different lengths of time still remaining on the contract. So if I have a contract that still has 2 years plus of time left on it, then it's super green. If you have a contract that's between 1 to 3 months remaining of time, then it's super red, and then everything in between. The number of contracts over here, we have 8. Currently, I would like to have that at around 10 to 12, but I'd like to have 10 to 12 yellow and green contracts, not orange and red as I have right now. So still got to work on those. Still got to buy some more of those. The current price of Alibaba, $217. My account at 13,000, and I have the total overall profits, which of course right now is not profits, it's loss. We're at negative 6,755. A lot of those losses, about 3,000 of them came just last week as Alibaba was shooting up to the moon. I was selling off my worst contracts and taking those profits, which I used to buy these two yellow ones that you see down here. So let's take a look at the time remaining, because this is one of the most important parts of contracts, is how much time do you have left on it, right? So with this now being color coded, you guys can easily tell what the status, what the health of the account is. So if you see that all my contracts remaining are red, that's absolutely terrible. That means that I messed up and something has gone terribly wrong, and all the contracts that I have remaining only have 3 months left of life. That's not what you want. What you want is to see a lot of green over here, a lot of outstanding 2-year plus contracts. That's the end goal. But for now, as long as my account is low, since I can't afford those types of contracts, it's fine to start off with the yellow ones, which are, if you look over here, are decent, which are the 6 to 1 year contracts. Those are decent. You can start off with those and flip into the good and the outstanding contracts. That's been the plan all along. Now, of course, it's hard to do that when the underlying stock, in this case Alibaba, just flatlines for the past month. You're not going to easily flip. But it seems that there's been a change. We had a huge pop last week. It's pulled back this past week, but we'll see what happens going forward. If Alibaba continues to go up and take the account along with it, I will continue to flip, sell off these red ones, sell off these orange ones, trade them in for yellow ones and green ones. That's the plan, guys. So that's it for this one. Quick little update. I'm trying to keep the future videos to about 5-6 minutes. This one's a little bit longer since it's the first one back. But I'm going to also try and make weekly videos, so I'll record Friday and they'll be available for you on Saturday. I'll also try and have a little bit more energy. This one I'm a little bit low energy, a little bit tired. But I'll try to bring the energy up, especially on those super green days where Alibaba is up and the account is up. I'll come with the energy, I'll come with the fire, I'll come with the passion. And the account is down now, but we are in this for the long run. When Alibaba decides to pop and have a good time, the account is also going to pop and have a good time. And, I'll be there to show you guys when that happens. So that's it for this one. I will catch you guys in next week's video. Until then, peace.